Hello, everyone. It's me again. I don't know if you're tired of seeing my face or not, but we get some awesome project tonight. So I'm going to recap the day just a little bit very briefly. So first video that we did this morning, it was the rainbow technique with embossing paste. If you missed that, when we're done, you can go back on my channel that you're on Facebook or on YouTube. Just scroll down in the video and you're going to see it. So this was the first one. The second one was the cute little bag here. See those little bag? Way cute. With the matching 3x3 cards. Excuse me. And then the little box made with the envelope punch board that fit the chocolate in. So you fit 3 of the Ghirardelli. I think I can say it after trying for so hard. Ghirardelli. I think I can kind of say it. So that was it. So we had a giveaway for that. Now for tonight, the giveaway, it's not available to purchase anymore. They sold out, but I had 2 and I thought perfect timing. And I got 2 of this. I'm going to be honest with you. You are not getting the tin because it's too bulky to mail. So what I'm putting in your bag. Cannot do something though. The winner is going to get everything to make all these, whatever it's called, the tag. It don't come with the stamp set. So it's all the paper, the bills, the snowflake and everything. So really you can use any stamp set you get on hand to finish that, or you can buy the stamp set, your choice. So I got 2 of that. There's one and the other one is set right here. So I can show you on this one here. I had opened this show earlier. So it's going to make 25 of the tags. I just realized I was counting in French. Usually when I count in French because if it's somebody else in the room and they're talking and tossing number at me, it don't distract me because I count in French. So that's my thing. So that's the giveaway for tonight. So how can you get entered for the giveaway? Share my broadcast on YouTube or Facebook. Share away and leave me a comment that you share, or leave a comment. You're going to be entered in the giveaway. I will announce all winner from tonight on Monday. I will be back live Monday night, 7 o'clock Mountain Time for Cyber Monday. And I will do a banner. What a lot of project you guys get from me. So I started my thing. It's going to be kind of a rustic wood plank banner. It's going to be a joy banner. We can do a banner or maybe an easel thing. We'll see what I decide to do between the 2. So that is Monday night, another special broadcast. And again, I will be live at both places on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So a lot of sharing on my end. And then today, no, I don't even know where I put it. I got a hostess code going on. I had a hostess code going on. Now I cannot, the hostess code going to have to be look on. No, I got it here. This is the hostess code. BQNK. BARY. BQNKBARY. That is the hostess code for today, Black Friday. If you purchase $50 or above before the tax and the shipping, you will get, you see that box of cards there? I got 2. See? I got 2 big box of cards full, ready to go all in their bags. You're going to get, it's 12 cards. Some of it, it's just card friend. If it's just a card friend, I put 2 in it to count for the 12 for 1. So you get 12 cards. Some of it, it's part of a swap. Some of it, it's that I made and so on. That will all be mailed to you Tuesday. So that's my Black Friday special for you. Also, till now, till well, all day today, till Wednesday, the 28th, I think, you get, yeah, the 28th, you get double points for my frequent buyer program. Not sure about that? Visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. Right at the top where you get the shop button. Click on that. Below, you're going to see the frequent buyer program. So you can earn points to earn a free stamp set of your choice. You can earn point for and the points are good for a full year. The dauber case, somebody said, is Stampin' Up selling the dauber case? No, I get the dauber case made up, and I buy my dauber from Stampin' Up though. And for 20 points, you get you can choose a dauber case, including the label and everything. Great reason to shop at FrenchieStamps.com. So, are we ready to rumble? So tonight we're going to make, like I said, the tin and tags. So it's going to be a mix here and there because some stuff I have to dry and that. So we're going to start differently. Okay. So let's flip you down. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm looking. I see share, 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 share. Thank you. I appreciate you for sharing. So let me flip you down, and here we start the fun. Oops, well, maybe not, because I got major problem here. Here we go. The cord was stuck in the view. So the first thing that we want to do that have to dry, it is this here. I try to separate everything. I try to be organized, but sometimes when you're organized, it's more disorganized than it's organized for some reason because I got everything piled up, you know. So this very vintage one here, see, I already lost one. That's why you cannot do nothing in advance because you lose stuff. Here it is. Okay, so this one, what I pre-done, speed up the process here. This is basic black. Can you see? Basic black. Let me, okay, I think that's good. And what I done, I lined this up right here at the second line. So one line, two line, the second line. And I try to match up on the each side as much as I can. And then I close that up with the magic of the camera here. In the big shot, boom, you get this. See, it's embossed. Well, the camera don't show good tonight. Here we go, emboss. So now that we get that emboss, the next thing that we're going to do is color. I need another scrap paper. Okay, now let me reach for a sponge. This sponge looks dirty, but it's not dirty. It is clean. We will use, because this one needs to dry. That's why we're going to start with this and come back at it. This is the shimmer paint. It's the biggest gold. And shake any shimmer paint you want to shake that baby up. Shake, shake, shake. After it's shaked, we're going to put that a bit on our sponge. And we're going to dab. And the other one I had put a lot. This one I'm going to put less, I think. Okay, we're going to let this dry. And your sponge, rinse it under hot water. It's good for something else after it dry after. Going to put that aside. Now, for the same card, I wanted to use some gold bling. And I didn't really have gold bling. This is the drop it, the what it's called. Now I'm out of words. It's called, let me tell you on the page. And all the supplies, talking about the supplies, they're all listed above or below, depending on which side. Facebook, it's below. I mean, Facebook, it's above. YouTube, it's below. You get all the supplies list. Also, FrenchieStamps.com, the blog of today. You get every supplies for all three products, all three section live that I went today. It's called the Frosted Clear Epoxy Droplets. So that's what I'm using here, the droplets. Now I'm using a paintbrush here. Going to use my gold paint, and you're going to color gold on it. And you don't really want to rub because then it's just rub around. So you just, let me reach more paint. Gonna see, make sure you get this side too. So we're going to do 3 of them. So with our not embossing, but our shimmer paint, you can color them whatever color you want. Also, you could color them with blends. So now this is done. We're going to have to let that dry out. So I need this brush to for something else. Let's move that for now there. And what I'm going to do is use my stamping mist here because I need my brush for something else here tonight. And that's the same thing. I would wash that in warm water. Here we go. Now, I said the blends could color that. Let me show you what I mean by that. So let's say that you want, I'm going to go with green. Let's say you want green. I like to use the fat tip. I'm going to do 3 because I'm going to use it on another project, and I want 3 usually. And that you would have to let it dry a little bit, and then it's going to be good to remove. But can you see the green on this? I think you can see the green on this. So that is another way that you can change those color. You know, it doesn't matter what Stampin' Up do. If they do gold, we want another color. If they do purple, we want pink, and so on. So this way, put it clear, and then we can have any color we want. Awesome. Move that aside. Okay, it's on my right side if I cannot find it for later. So we get that done. We have to let that dry. Now let's keep on going with another one, because before we finish this, I want to let it dry completely because we're going to sand this, okay? Well, we got this one, so let's work with this one. This one here, I'm using you want to know the measurement? You don't have much to remember. All the tags, all the paper that I'm using, it is 2 by 4. Again, it is 2 by 4. That is it. Now this one, I want to add vanilla in the bag because designer series paper, it's more loose, more flimsy than the other one. So I want to add this, and I should have used Tombow in case I'm not just straight. So be careful. Oh, dang good. Perfect. Now I'm going to use this, and the punch that we're going to use over and over tonight, it's the scallop tag punch. That's the punch that we're going to use over and over. We're going to slide this in all the way down and punch. And voila. So now we get this. Now I'm going to use this is very simple here. I need a cherry cobbler, and I emboss this with the corrugated embossing folder. This is going to be 2-inch. So after you emboss it, you just snap it with your 2-inch, and voila. So now you get texture also. Now I'm going to use the Timeless Tiding. That's the stamp set I'm looking at. Here it is. And like I mentioned earlier, this stamp set here, it was the Stampy in my craft room for the holidays. I use it over and over. This 3, I'm surprised it still have rubber on it because I use it so much. And also the greeting, I absolutely love it. So that is one set. And that matched with our beautiful card kit. Those cards are beautiful. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, and then we need this the season. And I had that stamp set. I thought I had all my stamp. Yep, they are. They just cover. Okay, this the season. It's itty bitty greeting. See, I mark my stamps so then it's easy to find them. This the season. It's number 4 for me. So I'm gonna. Oops, number 4. I had it out because I use it. So now we're gonna use a block. And we're going to stamp first the tree, and that I use old olive. And those doilies are in the regular catalog. Again, all supplies are listed. So I'm going to stamp this here. And this time, this one, it's a bit dark. We don't really see good the season. So I'm going to stamp off and come right here on the side, a little bit lighter. And this the season in cherry cobbler. No, no, soft suede. Soft suede. Et voila, much better. I like that better because we can see better the season. Okay. Now we're going to use our dauber. Get a little mess here. And I want old olive. I'm going to grab this. And we're going to sponge around. And the sponging, you want to hold your paper tight so then it make a nice crisp sponging around. That's the trick to when you want to sponge around a product like, a paper like this. Hold that paper. See how crisp it is? Here we go. Now we're almost done, my friend, for this one. Now we're going to use... And I was looking in the clearance rack, you still can get the fast use, just the refill though. Not if you don't have the applicator, well, sorry, but if you get the applicator, they're $3.50 for the refill. For me, it's so worth it. So worth it. So now this year, I'm just going to mark an X for the spot like this. Gonna line this up here. And I forgot one thing. So we need to do that before I stamp the other part. I'm going to use my silicone mat here because I need to twist that in the back. And then we're going to use the stamp set 2 from Seasonal Chumps. So I'm going to use the 2 from this. And if I say later I cannot find nothing, you should see my disc. I just shove. I'm gonna use old olive here, and I'm gonna put my 2 from right here. So some of it's in the back, some of it's in the front. Turn this around, and then we're gonna use dimensional. The 3-dimensional here. And on corrugated like this, you really want to tap your dimensional so it's got a good bond on it. And then we're going to put that right here. Now I got the braided linen thread. And you're going to ask me how many inch, right? I don't have a clue. I just cut. This is about 11 inch. 10, 11 inch is plenty good. To make it a crisp fold, you want to go from the front, fold it in 2, go from the front to the back, open this, pass the tail in, and voila. So now it's plenty long that you can tie it up on. Let me move this a little bit. Here we go. You can tie it up on the bag or tie it up on the gift. Voila. How simple this was. So we get one done. Very quick and simple. I'm going to move that aside. Now we're going to do the second one. The second one is, come here, you. This one here, I absolutely love this. Love it. This one, very simple. I'm using the polka dot white ribbon. And this is the subtle embossing folder. And again, it's 2x4 that I emboss. So that's embossed already. We're going to go ahead and pass this through, punch. Voila. Now, I'm going to share with you how I done my three. I already cut it to speed up the process, but I think it's important that I share how I stamp the three. Because if you look at my three, the trunk, it's brown, and the greenery, it's greenery. So, what I done, this is my lovely as a three. Like I mentioned yesterday, I used that. And it is the oldest stamp set in the catalog. And some people are tired of it. I'm never going to be tired of lovely as my three. You can find so much on Pinterest, and also you can find so much on my blog. I love that set. Yes, I do, Sam, I do. Now, what I done, I stamp all in the green. Turn this around, and you can use a piece of paper towel that it's wet, whatever that you get that it's wet. Now, I'm going to remove this, and I just pass it a little bit. And the reason why I do that, it protects your marker a bit. Okay, it's not much, but it helps your marker, put it that way. Now I'm using early espresso, and I'm going to do my trunk here. Just go in the center, wipe it a few times in between so you get that green off. Here. And going to huff on it, and then you would stamp. And then cut it out. See, you get that beautiful, I don't know if you can see, my trunk, it's very pretty. It is in the brown, and the rest it's in the green. That is one thing I think make a big difference when you do that stamp set. Now I die cut. This is with the stitch framelit, the frames, and this is the smallest oval. So we're going to use the Merry Christmas, and that is the chum, seasonal chum. Going to just make sure it's clean. It is clean. We're going to stamp that with cherry cobbler. Smack that right there. And we will use again our old olive to do the around the frame. And you see, I'm not even putting ink on that. That's what I like about my case for my dauber. Anytime I'm ready to grab a dauber, it's ready. When it's short of ink, then I tap it in. But that way I don't have to wash them and so on. So now I got my frame stand out. This here, what I done, I'm using a fast fuse here, and just do on one side, and maybe a little bit here. Well, just roll that. If it go on the side, just roll it, roll it, roll it. And I'm going to come right here, just go off of it. Now we're going to use two-dimensional. Yes, this project tonight, we're using a little bit more dimensional than normal. And you know what? When it's stacked like that, because you're not putting that in the mail, you can stack all that. You can put a lot of layers. Don't be afraid to put layers. I'm going to put my Merry Christmas right here. Now our little droplets. We're gonna use the clear one, and I'm gonna add a few of that just to add some bling. Et voila. On the right side, my doublets are on the right side. And then we're going to use this one here. It should be all about 10 inch, really. Yeah, this one, it's just 10 inch, just shy of 10 inch a little bit. So all the ribbon, remember 10 inch. So really, you just get a few measurements, 2x4 and 10 inch. You can remember that from the front to the back. Lift this up, pass it through the loop. See, it go flat there. And then this here we go. Another one done. We're on the roll tonight, my friend. Here we go. So we got another one done. So what do you think so far? Yeah or nay? Okay. Now we got my vintage. I love it. I love it. Now let me grab, we need to washy or lovely as a tree. Yeah, did I say I love lovely as a tree? You bet. I'm using it twice tonight because I wanted to share with you how to do it more detail, and then this way very simple. Okay. We're going to stamp, and you know what? I need crumb cake that it's in the back of my camera there. Hold on, my friend. I'm going to shake your booty a bit. Here we go. Sorry. Okay. And we're going to stamp that with soft suede. Oh, cannot stamp on top of this, right? Okay, let's punch it out first, though. That's going to make it easier. So we're going to punch this out. This is very vanilla. 2x4. Can you guess? 2x4. I feel I'm in building something. Bring me a 2x4. Okay, now soft suede. We're going to stamp our 3. Voila. Now we're going to use crumb cake, and we're going to sponge. And I know I brought that sponge here. If I would be a sponge, it's not on the right side. So let me check if it have to be here. Well, oh, here it is. I was just ready to grab another sponge. So I'm using not soft suede, but a crumb cake sponge. And I'm going to go dark on the outside and coming light on the inside. So like I showed yesterday, start on the outside. And this time I'm using a big sponge, not a dauber, because it's a big piece cover. I think this sponge got a lot of use. I could use maybe a new one for the crumb cake. See, you see the tree in the center, get that light. It's almost look like the light is shining there. I think you can see that through. Oh, yeah, you can see that. Another go around, and then we're going to call it good. I really want to show the light coming through the tree. Okay. I'll move that on the floor for the one that's going to pass the broom. Oh, that would be me. Well, when I pass the broom, it's going to look like I really did something. Now we're going to use the Merry Christmas. That didn't been washed. And we're going to stamp that. I stamped that with Early Espresso, but you know what? Early Espresso, it's in the back of my It's in the back of my camera there again. So I'm going to use soft suede. But in the original, I use early espresso, okay? You know what? I need early espresso because soft suede on soft suede won't show. Again, I'm moving you again. That just keep you awake when it move the camera a little bit, give you a little bit of seasick and so on, keep you alert. Here we go. I got my Merry Christmas. Again, that's from the Chum stamp set. Gonna smack that right there. Voila. You see why I need it? Because you needed to see the whole Merry Christmas. Now, here comes the fun. We're gonna use our, you can do that on your silicone mat. I had a piece of clear envelope that was ripped and I saved it for this, but you can do this on your silicone mat. You just have to wash it after. We're going to use Tombow glue. Just need a little bit here. Here we go. Now you're going to use water. I didn't have water here by me, so I used my aqua painter. And the brush that I said we needed, that's why. So now you're going to take a brush. You can use an old aqua painter. I get too much water. That's okay. If you get too much water, just put more glue to it. Here we go. So really, you wouldn't need like maybe 1 drop of water, my friend. Here we go. You wanted that it spread easy. It's almost like a grandma baking a cake. It's a bit of this, a bit of that till you get the good texture, you know. Now, I got Dazzling Diamond ready to roll here. So we're going to need some space here. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of snow at the bottom. Let me... Oops. Need my glue here. Need a little bit more here. So this, what I like about this, you don't see the glue on it, and it's make it very gentle. If you use the fine tip glue, it leaves big chunks. So this is awesome. So now we're going to put a little bit here and there that it's like the snow glycerin, whatever. I like to do about half the 3 because it dry kind of quick, and then come here. And then we're going to do the other half. See? So do you guys like vintage as much as I do? I just love this look. Love it, love it, love it. The more old it's look, the better it is. So that's why maybe I love every birthday that I get. So then I know I'm a year older, because I think it's a privilege to get birthdays. Some people don't get as many birthdays as some of us. So I think it is a privilege to get older. It's not everybody that get that chance. I know I'm weird like that, but that is the truth. And we're going to come here. Tap, 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 tap. Et voila. How beautiful, stinking beautiful is this? I think it is. Now my brush going to need to be washed. You know what? Let me remove this here. Magic of the camera. I will do, I'm just going to do a little bit of taking care of this here. Just because I don't want this to be completely dry. You know what? I don't have spritz water, but this is going to work. So at least the worst, it's going to be easier for me to clean. I didn't bring water by me. If I would add a cup, something. So I get this. Now we're going to use the 2 from. Let me wash it because I don't think which color it is though. Yeah, it's green. I don't want green. I'm going to use soft suede. Well, I see some hearts that make me happy. And the two from right here. And what I done on the other one, I use, here we go. I use this here and just put it in the bottom. See, it's a little bit more decoration in the bottom. You can sponge around to the back if you want. I didn't. I don't think I did. I don't even see my original right now. Here it is. Oh, I didn't put the to and from there. It should have a to and from in the back. And I didn't. Well, too bad. I can do it later. Okay, burlap ribbon. Gonna fold this in two. Again, about 10 inch. You would have enough. I know I get more than 10 inch, but 10. Oh, this one it's different though. Go just one layer, my friend, because it's so thick. Fold this there. Yeah, that's way too big. Let me remove. I can use this piece on the card. Here we go. And then, okay, now we're going to take a linen thread. And I don't know if you saw me live today or not. You know, when you get linen thread, you see those line there? And it's kind of artwork with that. Just take your bone folder and straighten that up. It's going to curl, whatever, but it's going to take that sharp thing out of it. Now we're going to close this in two. Is it a double bow that I got? Well, I'm missing part of my bow here, for heaven's sake. That bunny. That's okay. We're going to fix that here. Okay. I'm talking to myself. Don't worry. I'm normal. It's just that sometimes I do talk to myself. Hey, did you notice that this afternoon and now the puppies are not even, I timed this so right. This morning we went for a big walk and yeah, about maybe 15 minutes before I went live. My goodness, Biscuit find a squeaker toy and he was going to town with that. Squeak, 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 squeak. I'm like, oh my goodness, we're going to be in. But I'm like, no, it's their nap time. He should fall asleep. Well, he did. See, I did a double knot here. So yeah, I feel like a new mom, you know, oh my gosh, the kids are sleeping. I can do this. I can do that. Now I'm going to pull this, pull this. Come back here, you. Okay, I got that little bow. Now we're going to cut that there. Just trim the tail here a bit. Et voila. How stinking cute is this? Well, I think it is. I like it. I like it, like it, like it. Okay, so that's number 3 done. I think we're doing good. Now, 3 or 4. Oh, yeah. Let's do, this is dry. So you can use a nail file, or you can go at Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart and buy sandpaper. This one, you see, I use this like crazy. It's gross, but I still use it. So sandpaper, a fine sandpaper worked perfect. And you're going to sand this. You're going to say, why you put gold if you're going to sand it? When you sand it, it make it like very soft, the top. I don't know. It's just cool. Make it look very old. So it's just the part that it's raised up. Okay. So now shake this. Okay, let me shut this down here. More for the one that's going to sweep. More for the sweeper. Okay. I got a piece that measures 2 by 1 1/4. And we're going to glue that at the top. And we need a sliver. When I need a sliver, I mean a sliver. So let me get a sliver here. Oh, well, that was too tight because of the thing here. Let me do a sliver here. Here we go. So it's what, about 1/8 of an inch? It's not a quarter. Just a little bit more. It's about 3/8. 1/8. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just a little bit over a quarter. You get that? Now let's bring our punch again. Oh, I need, wait, 1 second. Back up the bus. Okay, I got crumb cake here. Oh no, we have to cut first. Cut first. We're going to punch this here. Push that in. You have to give a little bigger punch because we got 2 layers. And you saw I kept my punch down. These punch are designed to punch down on the table. They're not made to punch up. So remember that. Now I'm using crumb cake. Going to age this a bit. Now we're going to use the Merry Christmas again from the Chum. Which color that was? It was in the brown, but this time I'm using soft suede. Let me clean that a bit. Okay, we're going to use soft suede. Going to put that right here. Voila. And then while I got this though, we're going to use the 2 from on our circle. I thought I had a circle that I cut. Maybe I didn't. Well, let's cut another circle here. Maybe I did, but I got a mess. Okay. Okay, this is 1 1/4. I swear I did. I did because I cannot see the black thing neither. That's okay. So I'm gonna do 1 3/4. Did I say a quarter? It's 3/4. 1 3/4, my friends. 1 3/4. The black one, it's 2 inch. I'm gonna find it after I'm done punching them, but that's okay. Here we go. Now this one too, you want to sponge that all around. But then I'm missing my, 1 minute. I need to look. I need my goal. Okay, some stuff I put on the left. That is so funny because I cannot find nothing. Oh, it's right in front of me, my gold thing. My goodness, it would bite me. You guys can see it. That's what I was looking for. Oh, that's soft suede. I don't want soft suede for my sponge. Now I started. I'm going to make sure it's all empty. It's a little bit darker because I missed my ink there, but it's still very good. Now we're going to use the 2 from. It's in front of me. It would bite me. Bite. 2 from. Right there. Now, for the ribbon here, though, we're using the bronze. We're using the Very Vanilla and the gold trim there in the ribbon. And I'm using the bronze. We're going to use the fat tip. Do this at your own risk, because if you eat too much of the gold, it's going to chew up your tip. So I just go sideways. Oh, this one It's not the bronze. I must have used the light crumb cake. We're going to call it good for this one. Oh, you know what? I don't like this. 1 second. That's going in the trash. I think I put bronze too in the, whatchamacallit? Don't use bronze. Use the light crumb cake. The light soft suede. Light soft suede. I didn't like the brown for this. Oh yeah, this looked like gold. See? So now we're going to have more of the gold. Here we go. It look all smear, but don't you worry. When it's done, it won't be smear. It's just dry so smooth. And look in the back, and you can do a little bit in the back because you're going to see both sides. Okay, let it dry, and it's all going to be beautiful. Okay, we're going to pass this, fold it in two. Usually I would let it dry a little bit longer, but we're on the mission here. Make sure it's together. Open the back, pass your tail in. Voila. This is plenty long. I'm sure I get more than 10 inch, but here we go. Now we're going to use this is the gold, the glimmer gold. Let me use this little bitty piece here. So what I done is it's fine tip glue, but it's Tombow in there. Put that right at the edge here. Take your little strip that we cut. See, it finished very lovely. With that strip, it's something looked like it was missing. And I mean, whoopee, a little strip really dressed that thing up, I think. Turn it in the back, always from the back. Cut it. Now, over here. Oh, see, that's not good. 2 inch. Now, 2 minus 1 air. Make sure it's in the center. Okay. Leave the side open because we're going to have a layer there. Now, what I'm going to do is put that, up here and down here. And then the other one, I didn't use dimensional, but I think that dimensional would look even better. So let's try dimensional on this one. Here we go. Wanda loved the vintage. Awesome. I really love that vintage. Now I want this about this way. So I'm going to put my 2 from this way. Now this one here, I put dimensional on back of this one. This one going to go flat here. So you just want to do partial, okay? So I use dimensional in the back of this one, not the other part. So either way, it's good. Going to put that right here, sideways a little bit. Just come off a bit. Want to make sure it's all good there. Now we're going to use what we did. I squeeze it a bit that it, here we go. We're going to use our bling that we color. Oh, here it's extra here. It's a Stampy at my house. Oh, it's not even quite dry because I put a big layer. So, oh, this one is dry though. Here we go. So now, get a little bit on my hand. You can see I had the little thing. My favorite. Well, that's good. See, very, very. I think I'm very pleased with what I came up with at the last minute. To be honest. Now, this one here, I'm going to tell you a story behind this. I did a card with that snowman about 4 or 5 years ago. And you know, you done it once, you call it good. Well, then Susan Campfires, she tagged me on Facebook. She said, thank you for the inspiration. She did wine tags and she had put that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember I call it What's Up Snowman because he's looking up. So I decided to do another tag with it. Mine was not a tag, it was a card. And then when I saw the, she did the wine tag, I'm like, oh, I need another What's Up Snowman. So let's do a What's Up. You need a 2-inch black circle punch, 2-inch, 1 3/4 white. Then for the nose, it's no recipe for the nose. This is pumpkin pie, and you're going to wiggle and wiggle and wiggle. So start at the bottom, wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle. Okay. Now come on the other side, about how wide you want, and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle till you meet the point, and then you get your wiggly nose. Why do I wiggle and wiggle? Well, if you look at a carrot, it's kind of bloop, 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 bloop. So that's why I wiggle and I wiggle and I wiggle. Now I'm going to use, I use pumpkin pie on pumpkin pie, but you know what? I want a bit darker, so I'm using my crumb cake here. Here we go. So now, and then we need the cookie cutter, and I toss scrap black here. Let's go back in the trash. So special black paper coming from the trash. We're gonna punch those two there. We need that. Now we're gonna toss back that in the trash. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna go back at it later on. Now we're gonna take the two circle, put it together, and cut just a little bit. Now I need my poker tool. Oh, first, okay, let's leave that there. Oh, one gets shortened more than the other. 1 second. Cannot have two different eyes. Well, maybe it's just partial looking on one. Here we go. Let's this is heavy white cardstock. This is not the heavy one, and I don't want to do that. It's too flimsy for a tag. Let me grab heavy cardstock. Okay, I got a piece of heavy white here. Let's cut that at 2. I think when it comes to the card, oh, that's a shimmer. Well, we're having shimmer for this one. Here we go. Okay, this one it's shimmer, but I would use heavy white cardstock or shimmer, one or the other. You want something more solid than the regular white thing. Well, I'm glad, Kathy, you talked to yourself too. I'm not the only one talking to myself. And really, when you do video like this, you have to learn to talk to yourself because really it's nobody here. I cannot hear your voice. So it's just like talking to yourself constantly. So I'm getting quite a bit of experience talking to myself here. Now we're going to use Merry Christmas again. So you see, I tried to stay with pretty much the same stamp set. I mean, so you can see how valuable it is when you buy one. We're going to use Balmy Blue stamp set here. Ink pad, sorry, ink pad. We're going to stamp that about here. Smack that right there. Voila. And then we're gonna glue those two together, okay? So, but how are we gonna glue it together? That's what it's funny. You don't want to glue that in the center. What you want to do, it's all the way at the bottom. So it's gonna look like a hat. Now, I'm gonna put glue here, but then I'm gonna put glue right here too. Whoops. Okay, now you're going to take this here, and this is my where it meet about, right? And this is my point. So I'm going to go here, but then I'm going to turn around, see if I'm about the right proportion, and I'm not. So twist that a bit. Now it is. Now, again, you don't cut from the front because it's too easy to cut in your tag. Turn it around, upside down, or backwards, whatever you call it. Follow your tag here and here. See, this one I got even higher, so I got even more of the snowman. Now I'm going to use need some my fine tip glue. Going to do one eye here, one eye there. Keep enough space though for your, I'm going to need that right away. For your, I'm using my poker tool here. Keep enough space for your nose. Remember that. The nose needs to go between the eyes. Okay, this needs to be moved this way. This needs to be moved that way. Okay, oops. Stay there, baby. Okay, now we're going to take the nose. Here we go. Oh, wrong way. Put glue. Then we're going to smash his nose right here between the eyes. How cute is he? I like him. What's up? Let's close this. And then I'm going to use my journal pen. Want to make sure. Okay. And I'm just going to do a wiggly mouth. Voila. Now I print the glimmer dazzling sparkle paper. It's used called the glitter, but it's sparkle now. And we're going to use glue dots. So I like to put the big one first. Going to put that right here on the side. A little bit higher because I got the Mary there. And then I'm going to use the bitty one here. No, the medium one. I cut a few extra there. Why? I don't know. Put that. Here we go. And then, you know what? I think I want another. No, it's going to do the same. Here we go. Here's another one. Okay, you see my glue dots show there, right? And it's hard to crunch it that small. I'm going to put that right by his nose here. Okay, now what we're going to do with that, it's take embossing buddy. That's going to stop the stickiness. Now, just wipe this. And we're going to take, or two from. Oh, and I put snowflake in the back of this one. Let me reach for the snowflake. I don't even think I put that stamp set though. In the list, I don't think I put that stamp set. It's Spirit Snowman. We're using those snowflake. And let's grab this. Need another block here. Let's turn this around and just going to put this, make sure that, okay. Here we go. So now we get some snowflake falling down, and I get the two from. Voila. How sweet is it? I'm going to put that there. So now we are done with all our gift tag. So I'm going to share it to you, all of them, all lined up, done. That we don't need that. And we're going to do our beautiful, beautiful tin. So here's the snowman. So you guys are going to have to tell me which one is your favorite. I don't want to hear, I cannot pick. Just pick one, whatever it is. Here's this. Okay, snowman. This is going to be the, what we call him, the black one, because it's black. Because this is the vintage. That one is vintage too, but we're going to say snowman, black, vintage, cherry cobbler, and then, oops, I'm off here. Here we go. And then the wood. Okay, going to leave that there 2 seconds. I need to just give myself some room, okay? So, and then we're going to do the tin. Let me move some stuff. While you guys admire this, I will do a little bit of tidy up because I need some space. So you guys just look at that. Oh, I see a sad face again. They make me laugh. The vintage, the black one. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, get one oops, out of the way. It's just if I don't pick it up a little bit, I'm going to have such a mess and then I lose stuff. And you guys don't want me to lose stuff, right? Let me move that out of the way. And this. And this. Okay, now I think I get enough. It's not all cleaned up, but at least I get enough space to work. Put it that way. Because I had too much stuff. Here we go. Now we're going to do the tin, and that is going to be quick. So don't run away. We're almost out. And don't forget to share and comment for a chance to win the tag kit. Okay, so let's move this. I think they're very pretty. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, move that away. Now we need this. We need this, this and my embossing buddy. I didn't use it on mine, but I think we're going to use it tonight. Okay, so those lovely tin are in the big catalog. Oops, here's another stamp here. 1 second. They are in the big catalog on page. Let me tell you, it comes 4. I didn't know. I didn't even pay attention when I order it. And you're going to say, how did you know? They're $15. Well, $15 for 4, okay? And there are on page, I got the page open. I'm ready for you. They're on page 192, right here. That's the copper T-thin. That's what we are using. That would be, oops. That would be awesome for, you can put tea bags in there for a kitchen. You could put candy to give at your coworker. I was saying you can use that in your bathroom to put like Q-tips in it. It's many, many things that you can use that. And I absolutely love what I use on it. I use the dandelion and I use the country road. It's a nothing better than the wind at your back, the sun on your face, and your family by your side. Who wouldn't like that? It'd go for anybody, everybody, I think. So let's get started. Need Versamark. So we're going to get our stamp set ready. So the country road, not country home, country road. And the dandelion, I use the one that you get the little seed flying around. I'm going to put that right there. And this here, I want to make sure it's straight. Okay, the first one I did, I want to do my writing first because that's more important than the dandelion. And if you're wondering how big is the tin, the inside, it is 3.5, okay? 3.5 deep. The width, it is 3.5. So it's 3.5 this way, 3.5 down. And like this, it is 2. So 2 by 3.5 and 3.5 down. Okay, let's, now I'm just going to use this here. I didn't use it on the other one, and it worked perfectly fine. I need my rag, though. Need my rag. Where are you? Okay, now I'm going to mark. And this is going to be done with black. So I want my black embossing powder open so I can get that done. Make sure that, okay, I'm going to stamp this right here at the bottom. Pull up. Upside down. Yeehaw! Don't you sweat the small stuff. Gonna take this, wash this away. Okay, see? It don't even matter. Now I'm gonna go on the other side just because that's not dry yet with catch on everything. So listen, learn, you want to make sure you're on the right side. So, okay, now I think I got it. So you see, if you make a mistake, don't be sad, just wash it. Oh, and that's cricket. My goodness. The first one I did, it was boom, boom, done. Okay, am I camera shy tonight? Nah. I just want you guys to learn my mistake. Okay, this is dry now. Gonna go back here. Okay, let's try that one more time. 3 times the charm. That's pretty good. Still off a little bit, but good enough. Now we're going to put our embossing black powder on. Tap, tap, tap. bring the E tool. First, let me remove this here so I don't make a mess. Okay. Yeah, it's crooked a bit, but that's okay. And you see when it's all shiny, it's done embossing. Here we go. That looked pretty good. It's not that off at all, just tiny little bit. It's good. Okay, now we're going to use our dandelion. Now we want to have our white ready to go. This now, that's why you want to do your writing first, so then you can proportion it so it's going to fit. Put your N in and do an imprint. Pull it up. Going to do this. Make sure, see here, I don't have no powder. You want to make sure you get powder before you dry that Versamark. See now, it's all covered. Okay, if you get some place that you see like there, you can always take a brush and wipe it. Here we go. Now we're going to emboss that. There we go. And then tonight we're going to crank this one a notch a bit. So let me remove this. Wipe this off. Okay, I want to share another thing. Let's say that you know your friend, the room gets some blue in it or orange, whatever. Here, I'm going to show you how you can dress that up a little bit more. Okay, right now I just want to wipe all that powder. Okay, let's say you want to crank it up a notch. I want blue just because I like blue. You can use any color that you want. I'm using, I'm going to start with the light pool party. Maybe I need the dark. But what I'm going to do, it's use the brush. And instead of a dandelion, I know it's white, but I just going to add a little bit of blue here. Okay, I can tell right now I want the dark. Let's use the dark one. That's perfect. So you can add as much color as you want, or you can leave it white. But here, we're going to finish that, and you're going to be able to see, oh, I absolutely love this too. Just a little bit there in the center. If you wipe it before it dry, you're good. I didn't know that, but you can always take your color lifter if you go too much on the outside. Ooh, I love this. I don't know if you guys can see the color, but I sure do love it. It make it even more wow. So how many of you that joined me all 3 times today? Was that too much? Here we go. Ooh, I think you can see that. I think so. And you know what? I'm going to use a bit of brown in the center. I use blue, but here we go. Okay, now let me bring them side by side. So I bet even side by side, you guys are going to be able to see. Do you see that blue tint to it? I don't know if you can see it in live. It is awesome. I'm going to take a picture, and I bet the picture you're going to be able to see it. This is unbelievable. It is awesome. Maybe if I move the light. Oh, see, now you can see. I'm moving the light, and I think you can see better. See the blue? Like it, like it, like it. So this is what we done tonight. Our tin and all our gift tag. So it's been a very productive day in my craft room, I would say. I think so. Here we go. So that is it. So let me flip you around, and I'm going to chit chat with you just for a little bit. Oops, too short for that. Here we go. So thank you so much for joining me. And again, don't forget about, now I'm looking again for that hostess code just keep on rolling out of my site. So the hostess code that I shared earlier, why it's so difficult to keep things straight in this place. Here it is. So with a $50 order before tax and shipping, with this hostess code BQNKBARY, BQNKBARY, till midnight tonight, you will get one of my stash of cards. Also, you will get enter 5 times with any size order. You're gonna get enter 5 times for my Father Christmas giveaway on my blog. It's to make 30 cards, 6 of each. So the only thing you're going to need is your ink and coloring tool, and also you're getting the PDF for this. So you're not just blindsided. So you're getting the PDF. So it's any order now till next Wednesday, the 28th. And if you order more than 1 time this week, each time you're getting 5 entry. Also, you can leave a comment on my blog at frenchiestamps.com on today's post, and I share that. 1 entry per email address gonna get you enter for this also. So that is it for me for my crazy marathon of Black Friday. I'm very happy that you spent the Black Friday with me. After all, it was not black, it was joyful at my end. So I hope you enjoy it as much that I enjoy sharing with you all. And Monday, Cyber Monday, I'm going to be live again at 7 p.m. We will do a banner or easel thing. It's going to be a joy of one. So I hope you're going to join me again then. So thank you again, and have a lovely rest of the evening, and have a lovely weekend, my friend. Bye-bye for now. Till next time, happy stamping. Now I have to shut this. I don't want to shut.